you managing there with that old son?
Since you asked Jackie, no. I mean, what all this picket line business? I haven't got time to look for new stall.
Jackie! You got a panter?
I'll put the word about.
I appreciate that, Jack. What's it for you, mate?
Don't do flowers, do you?
Got some cauliflowers.
Thought I'd get some around here.
Well, we had a flower stall across the way there, but since all the market's been under threat, it's down the other end by the barricade.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My mind's made up. I don't see what it's got to do with you.
Oh, don't be like that, Sharon.
No, I wonder sometimes. You keep saying we're old mates, you, me, Cindy and him, but as soon as I talk about going to stay with him, you get all in a state.
All I'm saying is you got an offer to stay here. There's plenty changed in your life at the moment, so you might as well make the most of what you know.
Maybe this is what I want to change most of all. Too many memories, too many ghosts. It was right for you to move out, wasn't it? What's it to you if I decide to do the same?
It might not be so good for Cindy and Ian.
Well, Cindy asked me, didn't she? And how do you know what's best for them?
I can't say nothing right this morning, can I?
Maybe it's me.
Yeah, maybe you got out the wrong side of bed.
No one to stop me, is there? Anyway, me and Cindy get on all right. Maybe we need each other. So I'm going to give it a try, all right?
I'm going out with some air.
What's it, Sly?
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, what's up with him, sis?
Oh, it's all these changes, Pete. They don't do nobody any good.
Hey, morning, Pete. I thought you could do with this.
Oh, well, that'd do the trick. How much do you want for it?
Pete, I made so much money on the deal, I couldn't take your money.
Nah, you can't do that. Come on.
Well, if you don't want it, you can always add it to the barricade.
Oh, that's really good of you boys, and we won't ask any questions as to where it really came from.
I thought you two didn't like the market.
I mean, a lot of things that stand in the way of progress, but there are ways and means of doing it. And driving bulldozers over people, well, in my book, it just ain't on.
Well, I don't know what to say, but well, thanks a lot to both of you. At least let me buy you a drink later, eh?
Well, I don't think either of us is going to stand in your way on that one, but we'll let yourself get yourself sorted out, and we'll catch you later, Mrs. Snowler.
Can't make Bonnie and Snide out, can you?
Oh, I reckon their hearts are in the right places when it suits them.
Morning. I'll get there soon enough. Do you still have that job, do you? And what's that supposed to mean? I see you looking at situations. Look, where I work, they think well of me, so just rest easy, okay? All right, I'm just asking. What kind of work are you looking for? Dad, I need money. More money than I get from the play centre. For Kofi, okay? All right, I'm just asking. Look, all I want is some shelf stacking or some cleaning even. Something for the mornings before I have to go to the play centre. All right. You think I won't be able to get out of bed, don't you? Or just watch me. Better. Do you think he's lost his job?
Of course not. And it don't do him no good to think that's what his father expects of him.
But the boy has responsibilities.
He knows that, and he don't need no pressure from you.
Do you think he's serious about this course?
He's going for qualification. I mean, you should be pleased for him.
September is a long time from now.
Oh, Celestine, you got to ease up off the boy. I mean, it's a hard road he's going to go. I want you to stand back and give his pride some space, okay?
All right.
Oh, I say.
Sorry to bother you again. Are you a local? No, I'm standing here waiting for a 43 bus. Of course I'm local.
I'm looking for a Miss Sharon Watts.
Sharon? Ah, she's probably down the cellar. She'll be up in a minute.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Hello? Come in.
Thank you.
I was just bottling up. What are you throating? Can I get you a drink? coffee or something?
No, thanks. I brought you some flowers.
They're lovely. Thank you. I'll just put them in some water. I've been thinking of last weekend. What a mistake. You wouldn't read about it, would you?
It was very unfortunate.
I felt such an intruder. But it should never have been like that. It's not what I wanted at all. And I'm sorry if I upset you. I hope it didn't upset Carol too badly, and the kids.
Well, that's what I came to talk about, Sharon. I don't blame you for wanting to know who your mother is. Or for wanting to meet her. But now you've done it. Now you know. It's turned Carol's life upside down, Sharon. And it's a time which, well, it should be a time of joy for our family. It's causing problems.
Oh, look, I can understand that. I've thought about it, and, well, I thought it'd be best to leave it for a while.
I don't know how to say this.
You don't want me to see her again, do you?
That's right.
What? Not ever?
I believe that would be best, yes. The best of a bad job.
But why? I mean, I know it wasn't the right time, but I took to her. I think we could get on really well.
I'd prefer it if you'd respect my judgment and not try to see her or get in contact with her again.
Well, I can't see it like that. Well, not now, of course, but in a few weeks' time when she's set with the baby,
No, Sharon. I want you to put it out of your mind.
My own mother? How can you say that? You afraid of her past or something?
No. It would just be best for all of us. For the children, too. There are more people involved in this than you and Carol.
Oh, I can't believe I'm hearing this.
Sorry, Sharon. I knew it wouldn't be easy.
Yeah, well, you'd be right about that. Flowers were just a sweetener, weren't they?
I've got nothing against you, Sharon. It's just that sometimes you have to draw a line under part of your life.
No! That's where you couldn't be more wrong. I do know about that. Secrets are good for no one. It doesn't matter how much you don't want to face the bad. There's nothing worse than not having the courage to face it at all. I'm coming, Pat.
I'll leave.
No, please, I want to talk about
Look,
this.
it'll serve no purpose. Please do as I ask. Stay away from my family.
Ta, darling. Thanks.
Oh, not interrupting anything, am I?
I was just leaving.
He's my stepfather, Pat.
I'm sorry, Sharon. I'm sorry any of this had to happen.
He's just kindly asked me to stay out of his life.
Oh, darling. Come on. It's all right.
He was ever such a nice-looking man, Cat. This is nice. He's a bit old for her, of course.
$3.50, please, love.
Mind, it was such a lovely bunch of flowers. I mean, I don't think you can beat flowers, do you? You know, Cat? You know, not for a first impression. Well, I mean, that's my opinion.
All right, it's a fiver. $3.50 for 5. Cheers, hope she likes it.
What's that, kid?
They give me a heart attack.
Here they come, quick, run!
Come on, just like I'm to wait till we're good and busy.
That's the point, Jack.
Oh, wait a minute.
Where are you looking for, mate?
Oh, it's like they're lost. They're not for us anyway.
Oh, it's a false alarm then.
Oh, thank the Lord for that.
Straight back there and then left.
To save the day for a stop.
Oh,
Yeah, they probably took one look at you and decided not to risk it.
I'll take that as a compliment. Cheers,
Cindy, look, we got to talk, you know.
Hey? What's all this then? Skyping off a picket line, are you, mate?
Oh, hello, Ian. No, can I have a cup of tea, please, mate?
What's up?
Oh, I don't know. Me and Sharon, we're not getting on very well at the moment.
What do you expect?
Well, she's all churned up, you know, about finding a real mum. And on top of that, there's leaving the pub.
You gonna bring stuff over to our place then?
If that's what she wants.
That's what she's told me she wants.
She doesn't have to move out. There's no pressure on her. Besides, where's she going to sleep?
On the sofa bed. She'll be amongst friends, that's the main thing.
Look, Cindy, perhaps Simon's trying to tell us that Sharon's had second thoughts, eh?
Well, then she can tell us herself, can't she? There we go on the other hand, if Simon's had second thoughts, then he can tell us those.
Hey, hang on, what are you talking about?
Well, we are. Saturday, apart from a few minor setbacks, no interference for a week. Just 14, take out.
Yeah, certainly, Pops.
Yeah, but how long can they keep it up, Pete?
Maybe your stand did scare him off.
Well, you've heard Doc going on saying about how every struggle brings out its natural leader. She's your second Mr. Churchill.
Oh, give it a rest.
No, it's true. It's brought out a side of you I never knew you had.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
You still heard nothing official, then, Pops?
Nah, not a whisper. There's no time to sit him back. Oh, and by the way, that driver who smashed my stall up, he's been down for criminal damage. And don't forget you lot, meeting in the Vic after we finish bar tonight.
Yeah, Pops.
All right? Yeah,
See you later.
Yeah.
Ian, I think I might go and do a bit of shopping, all right?
Yeah, all right, love. See you later, okay?
Ian, you're right. I've got to go and sort Sharon out, all right?
Hi, Pat. Is Sharon around?
Oh, yeah. There.
Oh, Sharon.
Yeah. Come here. What's the idea of leaving Sharon to open up in her state?
What state's that, then?
Well, didn't you know she had a visit from her mother's husband this morning?
No, I've no idea.
Simon, whatever else is happening, Sharon needs a bit of care and attention.
Right, well, I mentioned it to Ian again last night, and he was fine about it. He said as long as it wasn't in the long term, he was happy for you to stay until you got yourself sorted out.
Thanks, Cindy. Best bit of news I've had today.
You've been crying?
I did have a bit of a knockback, yeah. One more thing I could do with that.
Right, well, that's it. No more messing. You're not stewing at home alone on your own. You've got to be amongst friends. I'll get Ian to pick up your things tomorrow, all right?
Appreciate that. So I'll give us an end too.
Well, maybe you and Wixie ought to have a bit of space apart, you know. I mean, I'm sure you haven't got much stuff. Ian can manage, can't he?
It's one thing I am glad of, though. Glad we didn't get married just to get the tenancy.
Yeah, well, it was never a reason for getting married, Sharon.
Never helped anyway.
Well, better to find out before than after, eh?
No, the man never pointed single after all.
Here you go, Arthur.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Right, well, I'll see you tomorrow morning then, eh? About 10:30?
Thanks. It's just what I needed. All right.
All right.
Pat?
Lovely.
Yeah? Would you mind covering for me for a bit? I want to work with Michelle.
Oh, that's great.
Look, I know you two ain't getting on too well at the moment, but we're going to be rushed to our feet tonight and tomorrow. It's the end of our tenancy, so let's make it a good show, eh?
Oh, hello, Jackie. Thirsty work at the barricades, eh?
Yeah. Bit of a false alarm just now, but if we can make it to the end of the day, that'll be something.
Well, the trouble is you don't know what they're going to get up to when your back's turned.
We get a pretty good idea from the cops. As soon as they know there's not going to be no aggro, they knock off. Mind you, they've been very hands-off so far. Yeah. Don't quite add up.
Oh, cheers. Do you want one?
Thanks all the same, Arthur.
I wonder what they're going to do next.
You just have to take it day by day. We're living on our nerves.
Yeah.
Still, we got to the end of the week. I don't think they'll come on a Sunday again.
All right, cheers, Jackie.
Cheers, Arthur.
Hold on a minute, you say he came to see you? What about her?
It's all been too much for her.
So he says. Mrs. Hanley might think differently.
Oh, I don't know. Thanks, Shell, just being
That's
here.
what friends are for. Look, if it is all too much for her, like he says, and that means that she's obviously got really strong feelings for you.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
I mean, also, it was a bit over the top, that first meeting, wasn't it? I mean, the long-lost daughter turning up at the birth of a new babe, it's like having twins. The poor woman must have been so confused.
So she decides to simplify it all by cutting me out.
No, I don't believe that. Maybe for the moment that's what she's convinced herself, but I'll tell you something, you think all sorts of crazy things when you just had a kid. I know I did. When she's had time to think about it, then she'll have second thoughts, I'm sure.
I suppose. Maybe I just need a change. I don't know, I don't just pack my bags and take off.
This is your home, Sharon. You can't just walk away from Walford.
I was born in Southend. Discovered that.
Look, you know what I mean. Sharon, things have been moving too fast for you. You need to take stock and you need time. Come on, do you really think it'd be a good idea for you to leave the Vic? I mean, it is your home of a sort, isn't it?
Si keeps encouraging me to stay. I've got a funny feeling he's not really thinking of me.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I drove him out this morning.
What, over this?
Yeah, then Cindy comes in and insists I go with them.
I'll tell you something. There's one thing all this tells me is that you are going to be better off in your own place.
Shame we can't have our flat together. Be good to share just now.
Be good for both of us. But we can't, not till the tenants move out. So the best thing for you is just to be on your own. I mean, not alone, You know, just sort of time for yourself. Be your own person. That way you find out who your friends are.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
Have you seen my father?
Yeah, I'm having a drink with him. Very interesting man.
Glad you think so.
Oh.
You're my pitch, boy.
Your pitch? We've only just moved in, Pops.
I didn't say I own it. I just demand the right to return to it.
Have a seat. I gather you already know Mr. Fowler.
Oh, Arthur, please.
You must call me Jules, man. One day I'll teach you how to say my name.
Oh, it's French, isn't it? Tavernier, how's that?
Not bad, eh? It isn't my real name, you know. It's the name of the French plantation owner who bought my great-granddaddy at slave auction.
Oh.
What his real name was is anybody's guess.
It's ready.
Celestine, show some respect for your old man. The drinks are ready on the bar. All paid for and everything. You included. Arthur.
Yes.
You're the main man in this here community. Well, yeah. Now, the woman who runs the laundry, who lives next door to me. Tell me something about her. I think her name is Dot Cotton.
I bet she's had a conducted tour of your house and she or has she taken up residence in the kitchen?
Well, something like that.
Does she approve of the domestic arrangements?
You mean she don't tell you?
Simon?
Is she?
I'm sorry I was in a bad mood this morning, but I was bad.
Yeah, Mum told me about your visit.
It didn't help matters much, but it was lots of things.
Yeah, Sharon, there was a phone call for you. I left the number on the pad. Can you call him back?
Mum?
You know, when your father came to England, it was a hard struggle. You couldn't even question, not if you wanted to work. You had to play it the way the English people wanted you to play it. I know that your father seemed a conservative nun, but you just must bear with him.
Yeah, but he's established now. Yeah, every damn thing I do, I feel he looks down on. Look, I just want him to allow me a little space inside his own head, yeah?
Beta, you?
In here, Celestine!
Listen, I just a light racing around the square. You sure he's all right?
Oh, it don't matter if he get overtired just once. At least he's making friends. You want some tea?
I'd like a biscuit.
No, they've spoken for that. Mum's got him in her secret place and you gotta get round out. Please?
All right, you can have mine. And I will get some more when neither of you is looking with your greedy eyes.
Your room, early.
Look, Dad, I had a wicked time with the kids, okay? And the play leader was cool about me leaving early.
Hey, you two, don't start that again. Just ease up off one another. Enjoy the biscuits and then go and watch some cricket. Huh.
Need a hand?
Yes, please.
Well, you sound more cheerful.
I've just spoke to Mum. You know, Carol.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Well, her husband had taken the kids out and she was left on her own with a baby, my sister. And she wanted to talk to me.
What did I tell you?
You know, she said she is confused. What with just having the baby, she's very up and down anyway. And when she was really down, she asked him to tell me not to get in touch. But she knew I'd be upset and couldn't help herself, so she found my number and phoned.
Brilliant, Sharon.
Yeah. Well, thanks for pulling me out of it. You know, I'm glad I was feeling better when I talked to her. It was just easier, you know.
Yeah, so how have you left it?
It took me by surprise. I didn't know what to say. I said I'd call her.
What about her husband? How's he going to feel about it?
It'll be our secret.
Listen, be careful. Won't do any good you going and mucking up that family.
You know, she said he really liked me.
I should think so. He doesn't yet know how lucky he is. I hope it works out for you. I really do.
Well, Michelle, I know it will. And you're right about being here. Now I feel I can handle it.
Like this new bloke, Royal. Think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. You know, the future's looking up. It's not going to be easy, but I'll pull through it.
Right, so what about this rubbish?
Oh, maybe could use it for the barricade. Do have it to save the market.
You got in here?
I'm clearing out my life, Michelle. And it feels wonderful.
Yeah, but it's always a way. It's only after you've thrown something out that you realise you need it after all.
You should tell that to Simon.
Yeah, we're looking to the future, remember?
Here.
The old Bill's had enough for the day.
Yeah, I reckon they were going to come, they'd have come today.
See you in the Vic then. You done it.
But I still don't understand why. What's it going to do for us? At least when Ian goes out, I can pop round and see you and the baby.
It's not meant to be doing anything for us. It's supposed to be doing something for me and my family.
So you're deliberately making things difficult for us, then?
Yeah, that's right. You've got it. The way you've been carrying on, someone's bound to find out. Like Kathy. Look, you can say the baby alarm was bad luck, but that's all it needs. One mistake and the whole thing's blown.
So you're just using Sharon then to keep me away?
Don't talk to me about using Sharon.
Oh, come on, Cindy, look, this is stupid. What we're doing to each other, eh?
I don't know what you're doing, but I've got a husband who takes good care of me and a family to look after. And I don't want you messing it up, all right?
Don't let's kid ourselves. They'll come when they're ready.
Yes.
2%.
Well, they were ready last week. They found Pete standing in their way and a lot of very angry people in support.
But you don't think they're going to let one man stand in the way of their millions, do you?
It's not one man, is it? They got all of us.
Well, you're kidding. You saw what they done to his stall.
That was just an unfortunate accident.
Yes, that's right, an unfortunate accident. And if we carry on, there'll be more unfortunate accidents. And then somebody will get hurt. Look, if the money men say it will make money, it'll happen. Take it from me.
Come on, Greg, we've had a good week and we're going to celebrate, OK?
How do you know? Have you counted the take?
Cheers. Well, I can tell.
Cheers.
Seems about abnormal for the time of year.
Well, it isn't. It's well done. It seems to me that people are voting with their wallets.
Oh, shut up, Greg. You make me ashamed of you.
Well, I'm not coming down here next week. It's a complete waste of time.
Cindy, hello. I'm glad I've caught you. Look, I've talked to Michelle about it and I've got a few things straight in my head now. I just come over to say sorry for messing you about and, well, to thank you and him for the offer. But I'm staying put.
There you are, Patsy. Take it out of there. I'll collect the chain and bring the old tray back.
When we stand in their way, they just smash everything down. But we can meet them. When I see this youth Peter stand in their way, it reminds me of the old days in Trinidad. The Imperious Oil Company in 1936-37 did my heart proud. Yes, lad, I will have a drink with you to toast your involvement.
Hey, what's that tune?
Cheers.
We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved.
Just like a tree that's planted by the waterside.
We shall not be moved.
Come on, missing the sing song. That's my new neighbour, you know. Always head of the family. I do think he's a handsome man. I mean, he must be 70 if he's a day, but you wouldn't think it to look at him, would you? I can't find my purse, Doc. I'm sure I put it in my bag when I come out. What was that, dear? I think I've lost my purse. Oh, Mo, what's the matter with you? We had all this palaver when we was leaving the house. But I can't go in there without my purse. Oh, let me have... So, here we are. I mean, whatever was you making all that fuss about? Come on, we're missing all the fun.
Hello, careful, can I get you?
Just a quiet word, please, Si. I've been looking for an opportunity.
Well, how about later, then, because we're a bit busy just now.
I know about the baby. My grandson, that isn't.
Yeah?
You just can't do what you're doing. Left to herself, Cindy is well capable of making a go of it with Ian. But from what I hear, you're doing your best to wreck it. If you can't stop yourself, why don't you just go away?
What about me and all this? You're talking about my kid.
Oh, wake up, Simon. The baby's just your excuse. If you know what's good for you, clear off out of Walford.
What was that all about? Well, that was a buy for the three-piece suite. 50 quid. He's going to collect it as soon as he can get a van, probably Monday morning.
That should solve a few of your debt problems, shouldn't it?
Or maybe there's some other bits on my life I could sell.
Sharon, take over around the corner when you love. I want to have a word with Simon here. Well, what was that there?
This kid's trying to put the frighteners on me. To lay off Cindy or else.
Just like that?
Clear off and leave here if I know what's good for me.
That's the point. You don't, do you?
All I know is, Mum, I can't leave Cindy and the baby. I've tried to, but I can't.
Simon, you've got some thinking to do, and you better make up your mind fast. Because the way things are going, this whole mess is going to spill over, and if it does, we'll all get the worst of it.
We shall overcome.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday.
tricked us, haven't they?
All right, I'll go and phone Pete.
Righto. Here, you can't do that.
Don't have to be, Grandad.
Well, don't just stand there, do something. This is an official picket line. You can't let these vandals wreck our property.
Oh, that's your orders, is it? Let them slags do what they like.
Yeah, you look as though you might have a bit of an hangover. Been out celebrating, have you, mate?
Look, you can't chuck our stuff about just like that. We've had a picket line here all week.
Well, so Grandad says. I don't see anybody.
We can't do anything here. We'll have to think of something else.
Yeah, go on, mate. You haven't called us scabs yet.
Oh, come on, Pete. He's only trying to wind us up.
Yeah, go on home and have some breakfast. You're not hiding to nothing here. Revolution? That's a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day week job, mate. Unpaid. But progress, that pays double time on Sundays.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on?
Just been snookered. I'm going to organise another picket. We'll be back.
Oh, what more can we do, Pete? We can't be there 24 hours a day.
You're beginning to sound like Greg.
Look, calm down, Pete. They're in now. There's nothing we can do for the moment.
Well, I'm not taking this lying down. Going to do some planning just like they have. It's now or never.
DL and Pasco are working out today's afternoon mystery, next here on Drama.